Hello everyone. Trains are truly magnificent. But like any mode of transport, they can have their unexpected faults. Dive into the fascinating world of railway engineering and witness some of the most electrifying collisions and derailments. Hit that like button and subscribe to Binge Banzo. The train shown in the image ended up derailing. Luckily, it didn't completely leave the tracks, because from that height, it could have caused unimaginable damage. In April this year, in Bennett, USA, a train derailed at a railway crossing, colliding with an empty carriage. It is suspected that a 17-year-old tampered with the track switch. Despite the collision, all 5 carriages and the 2 locomotives remained upright. What you'll see next happened in Switzerland. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Everyone in the car got out before it was hit, and the train passengers were also unharmed. Check out what the car looked like after the incident. Here's why you should always be careful before crossing a railway. This driver in Ohio realized something was terribly wrong with the train. He decided to back away, and moments later, this happened. While this videographer was waiting for the oil-laden train to pass, he decided to film with his phone. He just didn't expect this to happen. The driver signaled to the engineer to avoid a collision with his truck. Unfortunately, the train engineer couldn't slow down enough. The driver of this truck also had to abandon his vehicle on the tracks. Everyone was fine, both the truck driver and the train engineer. No one was injured in this incident. The worst part is the skid steer driver spinning as if he didn't see anything and it wasn't his problem. Stunning images were captured by a drone after a train derailed in Iowa, USA, causing a massive pile of carriages. Fortunately, no one was injured. Look at the train in the right corner of the screen. Part of the carriage is detached, and that caused an explosion. Despite the scare, no one was injured. Have you ever seen how trains are in Bangladesh and India? They defy any law of physics. Apparently, this is quite common there. But with over 1.4 billion inhabitants, India being the most populous country in the world, it's not too surprising. This train was on its journey after crossing the railway at Whirl Road. About 1 mile from this spot, they noticed something had exploded and was emitting a lot of smoke, so they had to stop the train. The fire department was notified and quickly managed to control the situation. This is what trains look like when snowstorms hit. This Canadian National Railway train majestically cuts through massive snowdrifts. I don't know how the crew manages to see with all that snow in front of the locomotive. In 2022, this diesel locomotive suddenly caught fire. This happened in California. And thanks to the quick response of the railway and the fire department, they were able to extinguish the fire with a helicopter. This bridge was too low for the train to pass, and it caused damage to several new cars being transported inside. Someone probably got fired. The truck did not heed the red light, and this time the barrier got the worst of it. For those who always wanted to see a collision between a vehicle and a train from various angles, here you go. Always be careful at train crossings, because situations like this can happen, where part of the carriages detached and passed through the line without any warning sound. The same happened here. Could this be the Ghost Riders train? This case occurred in Brazil in the town of Marilândia do Sul, Paraná. As strange as this video recorded in Romania may be, no one was injured. In Texas, USA, last March, a freight train caught fire in one of the carriages. Fortunately, at the next station, firefighters were able to control the flames. The mountain won this battle with a landslide. No one was injured. It seems losing a carriage is quite common. Another case of a truck getting stuck on the tracks. Everyone got out of the vehicle, and only material damage occurred. This video shows the moment when a train fully hits a car hauler. The accident occurred near Thackerville in Oklahoma, USA, and there were no fatalities. You can't park here, sir. Fortunately, only the backhoe was damaged. This train in Bay County, Florida, USA, also left tracks and fell. No one was injured. Many people don't realize, but when a train derails, there's a whole operation to remove the damages that remain on the tracks. Have you ever stopped to wonder how all that work is done? In weather like this, you might think skidding would be an acceptable incident, right? Well, it seems not. The barrier at this crossing is programmed to automatically lift in a few seconds. But it wasn't for cars to pass, but for the train. Imagine if someone inattentive crossed there. Fortunately, everyone was alert and careful. The Federal Railroad Administration in the USA simulated a collision with a truck weighing 36 tons traveling at about 44 miles per hour. It was all part of a test to help develop safer ways to transport flammable materials. This is the railway street in Hanoi, Vietnam, and the restaurants are right next to the tracks. Would you dare? Flooded tracks are not enough reason to stop trains. You might wonder about the risk of short circuits, but the truth is, these trains, whether diesel or electric, are designed with technologies to be waterproof, with drainage systems, waterproof boxes, and automatic shutdown of electrical systems in case of risk detection like flooding. In Gibbon, Nebraska, Josh Tappan recorded a massive train accident. The video shows how quickly carriages can derail. The transport company reported after the incident that the brakes of a freight train had unexpectedly engaged for unknown reasons. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident. This man's car got stuck at a crossing, but the train managed to stop the rail car, and everything went well. Bangladesh can definitely surprise you even more. Just look at what is considered the world's most crowded train. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming content.